In this video,
Whoa.
I'm returning to the Minnesota State Fair,
It's over the top. It's wild.
where I'll take on some of this country's most expensive fair food. Aside from being fried or doused in powdered sugar, fair food is also known for making your belly fat and your wallet thin.
$12. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on.
Here at the Minnesota State Fair, vendors conjure up magical recipes
That's like no egg roll I've tried before.
that'll make you mysteriously forget about your budget. With food so innovative and so alluring,
It's a fusion very befitting of Minnesota.
you'll cash in little Timmy's college fund just to get another hit. Today, I'm on a mission to spend over $100 on State Fair food. So can it be done? There's only one way to find out.
Here we're headed to our first location owned by a good friend of mine, Yi Vang. Yi and I recently went to Laos together, and now I want to check out his Hmong food here at the Minnesota State Fair.
This is the first ever authentic Hmong stall to grace this 150-year-old fairground.
So I have broken into the Union Hmong kitchen, and this place is slamming. Actually, they probably would prefer I wasn't in here.
Inspired by Yi's unique culinary journey with Hmong cuisine, this place offers a one-of-a-kind menu unlike any other stall.
First of all, chicken thighs, looking juicy and delicious. Heating them up on the grill.
These are called Hill Tribe chicken thighs, an homage to the Hmong, who are known as the Hill Tribe people. For those seeking something lighter or that never had a face, there's the lemongrass turmeric tofu, expertly grilled and paired with noodles. But that's not all. There are two more Hmong specialties on the menu that I'll be trying soon.
Being here, this is all we have to cook out of, this little booth. So it's all about logistically, how do we get everything prepared in our commissary kitchen and brought over here. If you're taking any slow time, the line builds and then people skip it out.
Okay, so efficiency over flavor.
Flavor's still there.
Course one of today's culinary expedition, Hmong sausage.
What makes the sausage Hmong?
What makes the sausage German, what makes the sausage Portuguese, it's what's in it. So it's lemongrass, ginger, garlic, shallots, Thai chilies, and fish sauce.
Once grilled to perfection, the sausages are cut into small chunks, then combined with rice noodles and salad.
Come take a look at this chili sauce. It doesn't smell that spicy. We'll find out. I'm just gonna dump the whole thing in there. Oh yes, a big, beautiful glob. The next move is to mix it up a bit. Now I've got noodles, some salad, all that chili sauce. I'm told there's not tomato in the chili sauce. I don't know why. It has a little bit of a marinara flair to it, but it's also very spicy. This, I think for most folks in Minnesota, it's gonna be too much for them. But the young generation, they're a little bit more ballsy. They like to take risks with their mouth. Boom. This is what we've been building up to. Noodles, sausage, a little bit of pickled veg. It tastes similar to what I've had in northern Thailand. There's lemongrass, there's spices. It's absolutely delicious. It's stunning. That is course one. Let me grab course two.
What began as a family recipe made by Yi's mother is now an instant State Fair hit.
Here at the legendary Galabao. It's something I tried a couple years ago at Yi Vang's house. I'm excited to try it again because it was the best I'd ever had.
It all begins with the dough, made from a blend of wheat flour, yeast, baking powder, oil, and condensed milk.
So my mom made like 18,152 of them. We're actually projecting that we'll sell out of that before the end. So tomorrow they're getting back in the kitchen and they're making some more.
So you're putting your parents to work essentially.
Then comes the filling, a delicious mixture of stir-fried pork, chicken, cabbage, and glass noodles. Finally, the fillings meet the dough, enriched with the addition of an egg. Simply steam, and these plump buns are ready to amaze.
$12. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. These are handmade individually by Yi's parents, and he is behind them with the whip, just making sure they produce over 18,000 of these for a 12-day period. That's hard to even comprehend. Oh man, that bread, heavenly. It's a perfect texture. Soft, steamy, fluffy, semi-elastic. There we go. I've never had a bao with a dip before, but let's try it out. Delicious, fresh, and spicy. Yi Vang says, hey, if you don't like spice, go frick yourself. Is that right? Oh, he's shaking his head now. He's holding true to generations old traditions, and man, it is good. Let's explore the inside of this bao. A good amount of delicious fillings. I can't wait to get to that egg. Oh yeah. This isn't just a food, it's an experience. This has been a great start to the day, but we have a lot more to see. Let's keep moving. He's laughing at me. Look at this guy.
To drive today's expenses closer to $100, we've come to
Shanghai Henry's. Definitely two names from different sides of the world.
This kitchen is all about food fusions, hacking inspirations from diverse corners of the world into a paper box. From Korean barbecue tacos all the way to crispy chicken tacos. But that's just the beginning. This year, they've unleashed a new creation, a baffling mix of Chinese and Norwegian cuisine.
Here they're doing a steamed bun and it's stuffed with something very unique.
Let's start with the Chinese influence. This is a special steamed bun. Its makeup is very similar to Yia's galabao bun, but structurally it resembles a taco. Here, they're selling 4,000 a day. Now to the Norwegian influence. This is lutefisk, a fish dish dating back to the Viking era, and here it's made with Norwegian cod.
They actually used to hang it from trees. Basically, it's dried and then it's reconstituted by being soaked in water. That's why it gets the unique texture that it's kind of legendary for.
After the dehydration-rehydration process, it's marinated in a sweet hoisin sauce and baked in the oven.
Place the steamed buns inside the box. We've got a slaw. A stripe of hoisin sauce goes on each one. And then right here, we have the baked lutefisk going in. There's a mixture of cilantro, green onion, and sesame seeds. That is beautiful. This is a hard lemonade. They put hard in front of something. It means it's got booze in it. Let's get a little buzz at, hold on, what time is it? 10:48 in the morning. Oh my God, it's late in the day. Let's drink. Oh yeah, that's alcoholic. And that is putting me in the mood for this right here. I love it. It's a delicious coleslaw, and the steamed bun is the perfect vessel for all these delicious ingredients. But what about the fish? I didn't even get a fish bite that time. Wow. It has a little bit of a harder texture, slightly dense, but not unpleasant. They have a delicious marinade on there. It's a little bit fishy. Interesting, daring, wild. It's a fusion very befitting of Minnesota.
In my attempt to break the bank, we're fishing for lobster on a stick. Now this has to be pricey. Welcome to the historic food building, where vendors like the Mouthtrap, serving gooey, hot cheese curds, go head-to-head, competing for the attention and stomach space of the many patrons that stroll through. And right now, my attention is drawn to this Silicon Valley of seafood.
This place has been here a long time. They're a legend when it comes to the Minnesota State Fair.
Fish and Chips Seafood Shop, a first-generation OG whose status only grows more legendary each year.
Some folks have just one food and they crank it out. You guys have 15. How do you handle that much variety?
We focus on getting our kitchen set up well so that we can cook very well, just getting good at what we're doing.
In this kitchen, you'll find some of the most addictive seafood you'll swear must be laced with delicious crack. From sizzling flat-top grilled shrimp to crispy deep-fried calamari and the timeless classic fish and chips, every bite promises nothing short of extreme culinary pleasure.
Today I'm here for lobster on a stick.
Step 1. Batter up the slipper lobster tail meat. Unlike the more commonly seen Maine lobster, slipper lobsters are clawless herbivores with the ability to camouflage.
One by one, each of these lobster chunks gets put into the oil. Hand battered, hand dropped into the fryer. Has putting the lobster on a stick helped improve sales?
Yes, a little bit. Everybody's looking for that thing to say they had on a stick. We've got a few items on a stick. The lobster is by far the best seller.
Before diving into this crispified sea scorpion, I'm getting appetized with another oceanic delicacy, the oyster. After getting battered and covered in crunchy breadcrumbs, the oysters get a quick hot bath in the fryer. In no time, this once slimy seafood is transformed into pure crunchiness.
I'm gonna bite it in half and see what happens. Wow. I just felt like a tidal wave of ocean wash over me. It's really unique. It's kind of mushy. It's a bit briny. Like, that is definitely an oyster. There's no mistaking what's inside of there. Here they have a special sauce. They call this yum sauce. Now, what is yum sauce?
Yum Yum sauce is a creamy, tangy, and slightly spicy Japanese condiment, typically drizzled over grilled meats, so let's see how it pairs with seafood.
Okay. It's a little sour, it's a little sweet, it's very yum. When you mix that up, it kind of compensates for some of that briny flavor of the oyster.
Now skewer the crispy golden brown lobster chunks. The final touch, a luscious dose of butter and fresh lemon. There goes my Netflix subscription for the month. Let's see if the lobster is worth it.
This is a lobster. Actually, this is two lobsters. I feel like it's cheating, but two just look so much better than one, right? Oh yeah. They've topped it with a lemon. The crunch is wild. What the batter does is it makes each one about twice the size because it's fluffy, it's full of air. You're getting a ton of batter, flavor, and crunch, and then a nice chunk of lobster meat inside. Very savory, it's heavy, it's fatty, oily, decadent, over the top. It's wild. This is certainly a unique way of enjoying lobster. If you're bored of steamed lobster, who's bored of steamed lobster? Oprah? If you're Oprah, try this. It would be disappointing and not nearly as satisfying if they did a whole lobster tail. Cutting it into sections like this, having almost lobster nuggets, that's the way to do it.
As I search for my next wallet-busting fair food, I've come across this Vietnamese stall with a belly-busting menu.
Right behind me, a place called Hue Viet. One of the most Vietnamese things that they have here is the Vietnamese coffee. But there are a couple items that feel unfamiliar to me. So I'm gonna talk to the owner and learn more about the Vietnamese influence that went into these dishes. I've lived in Vietnam now maybe 8 years. In the time I've been in Vietnam, I've never seen one egg roll.
As far as the egg rolls go, they are authentic Vietnamese egg rolls. This is what my family made when they were in Vietnam. They're very, very small. This is like a gigantic version of it. And we are using Vietnamese spring roll wrappers. They're from Vietnam, the Rose brand.
This is a traditional Vietnamese wrap called bánh chang rê, made of rice flour, tapioca flour, wheat flour, and egg.
Boom, I'm in the kitchen. Nobody wants me in here. It's so busy.
To make Huê Viet's unique egg roll, wrap it around a delectable filling mixture of pork, veggies, and noodles.
Here we have a fresh container of par-fried egg rolls.
Then plunge giant basket-packed batches of these rolls into hot oil.
Wow, these look incredible.
While we wait for that,
These look pretty dang good. Probably not something you're gonna see in Vietnam.
I'm trying out their contemporary wontons, filled with cream cheese, garlic, scallions, and special seasonings.
It's an interesting fusion between what Americans like and what Asians make. Oh, that's good. For a heavy food, it manages to be somewhat light. It's very thick cream cheese, but not too much of it. A nice balance between the wrapper and the cream cheese stuffing inside. Beyond that, it's garlicky, but it's also very sweet. A little bit of duck sauce. I'm just gonna take this whole one down.
Need to wash it down?
Amazing.
Our tremendous egg roll is about done. But before that, I must get a taste of their mini vegetarian egg rolls.
These look like central Vietnamese fried spring rolls, essentially. They look delicious.
These are wrapped with bánh chang rê, filled with taro, wood ear mushroom, tofu, onion, carrot, and special seasonings.
I'm gonna hit my egg roll with a little bit of fish sauce. Oh, what's really wonderful about this type of egg roll is the wrapper. It's basically like a mesh or like a net rice paper. Oh, really good. And so what that paper does is it creates a very unique texture. It's kind of flaky, crunchy at the same time. The fish sauce is excellent. Just a little bit sweet, certainly not too fishy. I'm gonna bite this one in half and investigate what is inside. You can see the wood ear mushroom, I can feel the carrots. This is something that's heavy and light at the same time. There's certainly a lot of people who haven't been exposed to a lot of different types of Asian food like this. This is a very unique local dish that now you can get at the Minnesota State Fair. Now, we're building up to the big kahuna.
Finally, these egg rolls completed their oil service and will now be honorably discharged into my mouth.
Right here, they're putting the stick in it that makes it very Minnesotan and much easier to eat too. I've never seen such a busy kitchen. Spring rolls just flying out left and right. Take a look at this. It's stuffed with half a pound of pork. That's a wild amount of pork. It's glistening golden brown rice paper on the outside. I cannot wait to take a bite. Whoa, that is legit. It's very delicious, savory, very heavy too. So I want to splash it with a little bit of fish sauce. Oh yeah, you can never have too much. This is awesome. It's just full of meat, very crunchy on the outside, super savory. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the Minnesota Chinese American egg roll. I find them to be very cabbagey and very wet, and usually there's almost no meat inside. If I had to guess, I think the owners are calling it an egg roll because that is what's familiar to people here. For the price, this is a great value. No fillers in here, unless you're counting the noodles, but I don't count that. That's the good stuff. We have come to what I believe will be our final location because I'm running out of stomach space and I'm running out of money. Behind me, Giggles Campfire Grill.
This family-owned gem specializes in authentic Minnesota fish and game flavors. Their incredible offerings include elk burgers and smoked salmon on a stick. This is a great place to discover a taste of Minnesota. Though, as a native Minnesotan, they've got some stuff here that I've never seen before.
Much of it revolving around one of this state's most delicious freshwater fish. Let's go check it out. We are headed into the kitchen and this place is crazy busy. We're headed to the frying station now. The first thing I'm gonna be trying are the walleye fritter pops.
The walleye is the prized official state fish of Minnesota. They can grow up to an impressive 25 pounds, and their mild, flaky white meat is considered among the finest in freshwater offerings.
This is not a sweet. This is fish in a fried ball. Let's check it out.
This recipe starts with smoked walleye getting balled up with cheese, dill pickle relish, garlic, and confidential seasonings. Coat the mixture with panko breadcrumbs for that perfect crunch in every bite. Now plunge these Minnesota fish balls into the sizzling deep fryer. These walleye fritter pops are this year's new item, joining the menu of beloved classics that have welcomed over 100,000 fairgoers every single year.
So we have a huge tray of balls here that just came out of the fryer. Now each one gets stabbed to death and then served. Fried chunks of walleye, plus some sauce that's spilled. There's a micro lemon here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a squeeze. There's about enough for one drop on each. Oh no, I was wrong, several drops. I'm curious how walleye-y it will be. Oh, Okay, it's not chunks of walleye. It's like a walleye cake. It's really quite delicious. It's very spiced. It tastes of dill. It's a little bit sour, maybe from the lemon. Overall pleasant, not a ton of walleye flavor. Let me hit it in this sauce right here. This sauce looks tremendous. Oh. Very satisfying. Crunchy on the outside, kind of steamed and gooey on the inside. That's our first course. Now,
This is a golden, crispy piece of fried walleye fillet, the star of their walleye sandwich.
it starts with a hoagie bun split open. First, we've got some Havarti cheese, then the walleye. Fresh shredded lettuce, some diced tomato, then a delicious strip of tartar sauce going on next. This food costs this much money. Is it worth it? Let's find out. It's gonna be messy, but let's go for it. That's the walleye. That is undeniably a big succulent piece of fish. The walleye has a nice taste. It's a little bit minerally. Definitely tastes like a lake fish. The tartar sauce has some zing. The fish fillet, I mean, it is fried, it's heavy, it's crunchy on the outside, and just basically like a steamed fish on the inside. Plus, you know, vegetables for health to keep the doctor away. It doesn't get more Minnesota than that. So at this point, I believe I've eaten 9 foods. That's a lot of foods. From here, I want to add up our total and see if I indeed did spend over $100 on fair food. Let's find out. Guys, that is the end of the video today. We went to 5 locations and named roughly 9 foods, and we spent this much money. Is that over $100? It easily is. Today we spent a lot of money, but I did try a lot of different foods, and I gotta say, people here aren't skimping. Yes, they charge a lot of money, but I think they give a lot of value and a lot of quality at the same time. My stomach's a little fatter, my wallet's a little thinner, but I couldn't be happier.
If you love Indian food, then you're gonna love our new channel, Best Ever Food India. Subscribe now for weekly videos showcasing the most unique street food from around the country.
We're in a Hmong stall, so everything is Hmong. Hmong microwave. Can't think of a second thing. Oh, look, there's a crowd of people watching me eat. Not awkward. It's all good. I'm gonna socialize with them in a moment after I drink this. Yeah, we'll drop that. Biodegradable. That will turn to dirt in mere months. Just kidding, I'll throw it away. Look at sushi. They made a California roll. It's sushi with actual cream cheese inside. It's completely blasphemous, but some people like it. You're hit with that intense heaviness from the cream cheese. That guy just ran over my foot a little bit. Freaking hit and run over here. Here's the thing, I swear that guy's cart had cup holders with 2 beers in each one. Guys, that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right, I'm gonna go on a ride and throw all this up. Lose some weight. Hey, bye.